this electric fountain, part of our history, now part of our future, but it was first turned on 100 years ago, and it was, as was mentioned, was put on to make sure that we had something really wonderful to show to the world when we had the first Democratic National Convention here. In 1908, 59 miles of paved streets. Now we have 2,337 miles of paved streets. When our city is growing, where almost very few downtowns, very few urban cores are growing. We've grown almost 50,000 people in the last decade and a half. Worth pointing out also, in 1908 was the first national political convention to accredit women, right? 5 women were credentialed as delegates or alternates. Give those women a hand. This year, the Democratic presidential nominee will be our first major party African-American candidate in the history of this country. National Democratic Convention will be the greatest convention in history. We've worked with every restaurant owner, every hotel operator to trade. How can they use less energy, less water, more recycling? This fountain is no less a part of our focus. It's all the illumination, it's all LED lights. It will use 80% less electricity than if we were doing these lights with the traditional incandescent floods. I think that this is part, and this fountain is a symbol of what, and I truly mean this, a symbol of what we should think about this convention is going to mean for this community. I talked to the CEO of the largest utility in Utah a couple of weeks ago, and he described the 2002 Olympics, where there were only 10,000 journalists came. He described those Olympics as the single most important event in Utah since statehood. And I think this convention has the potential to have that impact. Welcome to the Denver Dems Watch Fest. As you can see, you are in one of the most beautiful parks, not just in the state of Colorado, but in the Rocky Mountain West. Don't miss our newly renovated electric fountain. It is a piece of glory. It was first dedicated 100 years ago when the last time we had the National Democratic Convention here, and we are delighted to have it back on track so that you can all appreciate it tonight. Have a great time. And remember, this is just the beginning. When you all go back at the end of this convention, that's when the real work starts, and we're going to make sure that we elect Barack Obama as the next president of the United States. So keep our park clean, pick up after yourself, have a great time, and then go to work.